G'day everybody, here we are. We're at Parliament House Canberra today. I'm Wade Northhausen for Billboard Battalion. Today is Thursday the 24th of July 2025. So we've been up here with Billboard Battalion to chase up politicians to do interviews on the international health regulations and how critically dangerous and serious they are for our country. So yesterday we had the opportunity to do a really fantastic interview with Senator Babet. He's a Victorian senator, on the international health regulations and also the One Health policy. So I was very happy with the interview, and I think that Senator Babet just laid it on the line, was just honest, and was simply telling things as they are. So that was a terrific interview which we put up on Billboard Battalion yesterday, so you'll be able to have a look at that. It's got some great stuff. So while we've been here, we've been contacting many politicians and their officers, talking to their staffers, and so we're just to sort of set the scene here in Canberra. The Labor Party are in power here at the minute. They're the government. They should have written to the World Health Organization and pulled Australia out of the international health regulation, quite literally a death trap. It is a suicide mission, sending our country into a catastrophic situation. They did not pull out by the 19th of July, which is what was required to happen. So therefore, we've come to Canberra now to see as many politicians and interview them as we can, so that we can give the Australian people an absolute clear-cut situation as to precisely what shocking danger we are in. So we've had some good responses. Senator Babet was first cab off the rank. Absolutely happy to tell the Australian people the truth and the facts. We're also speaking to One Nation, Senator Malcolm Roberts, to see if we can talk with the One Nation. They've got 4 senators, so we've got some positive feedback there. So it looks as if we'll be able to get One Nation also to be very honest and truthful with the Australian people. Now, we've also got some other possibilities, but we've got a couple of fairly serious knockbacks. So we're going to give it a bit more and see if we can't get some better answers out of these people. So we need to let the Australian people know where the politicians stand. And I think that we're starting to see a pretty concerning situation where a number of the Conservative politicians, how would you say, I'm very concerned that they might actually be standing with Labor Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. So this is certainly incredibly concerning. Now this is black and white. They either tell us the truth, they tell the Australian people the truth, and that's what Billboard Battalion is here to do, is to do the interviews with them so they can do that. Or the politicians who we've contacted, who appear to be very conservative, are not interested at all in telling the Australian people the facts and the truth. So at the end of the day, we will go harder on this, and we'll keep you up to speed with exactly which politicians are selling you out and which ones that you voted for, and being Conservatives, which really are just Labor Party politicians dressed up as Conservatives. So we've had some very disappointing feedback from Lisa Chesters, the Labor member for Bendigo in Central Victoria. In fact, we haven't really had a disappointing response from her, because we've had no response. And every time we contact her office, they come up with, well, basically nothing. They tell us they didn't get the email. They tell us they haven't got this and haven't got that. So I think that, we saw Lisa Chester's last night actually sitting there in Parliament in the House of Representatives, and didn't seem to be all that interested in anything at all that was going on. So, I'm pretty concerned about where this is going to land the people of Bendigo and Australia. So we'll start getting some reports back through the people that we know in Bendigo, different groups and so on, to see if they're putting our stuff up, because I think that we really need to hit Bendigo hard, because Lisa Chester's, she tells us she's the voice of the people of Bendigo, but I'm pretty sure Lisa Chester's is actually the voice of the World Health Organisation, not the people of Australia or Bendigo. So anyway, we'll keep you up to date. We'll go a lot harder on this coalition stuff. If we haven't heard back from them by the end of today and some sort of a commitment to do an interview, then we'll start talking about exactly who they are and whether they are Conservative or whether they're in fact backing Prime Minister Albanese, the Labor Party and the Greens. So rightio, Wade Northhausen here from Billboard Battalion. We're here in Canberra. We're going back inside now to see if we can round up some more of these politicians and get on with it. Thanks very much everybody for watching, and we'll be back to you with some